It's not about the bike. Quite the ironic title for my next build series, where I'm gonna find and buy a budget bike which I can make key upgrades to try to make it comparable in performance and speed to that of a £10,000 top spec bike, just like what the pro riders are using. I'm going to prove it's not a case of just splashing the cash and hoping for the best, but it is about investing in the right parts. But I'm also going to be upgrading me, the rider, to maximize overall performance of human and machine as one, to see if I can achieve 100% of the performance for 10% of the price. This is episode 1 of It's Not About the Bike. Are you sure we definitely want to call it that? Because it kind of is about the bike. Over the years at GCN, we have done loads of different bike build series. We've done expensive ones, we've done cheap ones, we've done super light ones, we've done bonkers ones, and perhaps some that were even best left as ideas in my head. I mean, who doesn't want a gold bike, right? But I genuinely feel that this next build series is not only going to be the best one yet, it's also going to draw together all of my years and experience of racing as a pro, all the experience we have from our own tests here at GCN, and industry research to build what I think is going to be the ultimate performance budget bike. And if things all go to plan and it comes together, well, I'm going to go race on it, put that bike to the test. So, where to start? First things first, budget. You see, with most brands having their top spec bike costing in the region of £10,000 or dollars, and some even as high as £15,000 or dollars, which to be honest absolutely blows my mind, 10% means I've actually got a pretty solid budget to work with. But I think I can do better than 10%. I think I can be a fair way underneath that. And it's even going to leave me enough room to potentially include the cost of going racing within my budget. But this budget isn't set in stone. I'm going to be flexible with it. But rest assured, I'm going to make it as wallet or purse friendly as I possibly can. Otherwise, Ollie and I are going to have no money left over for beer at the GCN event in Sailback. Okay, so I know my overall budget, but what is my criteria for the bike that I want? Well, it needs to be a road bike, obviously, size large, gonna need to be rim brakes at this end of the budget, probably aluminium or steel, and I think other than that, I don't really have much that I want to be looking out for. I want to be able to make sure the bike's in good condition so that the money that I have to spend is on upgrades and investing in aero equipment rather than spending my money fixing up a worn out bike. Easiest way to find a secondhand bike, jump on eBay or Facebook Marketplace. Go with a super generic search, so road bike. Scroll through the list, start to sort the list by distance and price. So nearest first, lowest price first. Work your way through, have a little browse, look at all the pictures, read the descriptions, ignore anything over the £500 marker, and just spend some time looking at what's about. Until boom, you hit the jackpot. £200, 10 miles away, size large, alloy frame, almost new condition. Buy it now, yes please. I've got myself a bike, which I'm currently en route driving to go and collect. I'm excited. I hope the bike's going to be incredible and as good as it was advertised. Right, let's do this. Woo. I've got my bike. Gave me a free inner tube as well. Yeah. This is my new bike. What do you think? Clearly, I'm happy with my purchase, otherwise I wouldn't have bought it in the first place. But I think what we should do is have a quick run through of the bike. I can then explain some of the components that we've got on it, and then make a quick assessment to make sure it's everything that I thought I bought, and see if there's any parts that need replacing in addition to upgrading. So first things first, What on earth is this bike? Well, it is a bike which I gotta say I'm not familiar with. It's a giant OCR-3, one which Google tells me was released in 2001, and there have been 8 versions since. This one, I've got no idea which version it is, but it looks to be in pretty good condition. I do really like the color. It's an aluminium frame, and we have a carbon fiber fork. In terms of the group set, well, we're at the very budget-friendly end of Shimano's offerings. We've got Shimano Sora, 8-speed at the back, triple chain set up front, and the shifters with these tiny little buttons at the side, which are kind of neat and also helping reduce the weight of this bike. In terms of the wheels and tyres, well, we've got a standard box section aluminium rim with what appears to be 10 million spokes. Well, I'm probably exaggerating slightly. They're probably more like 32 or 36. But the wheels and tyres are kind of irrelevant. They're going to be one of the first things which I'm going to upgrade. Bottle cage has seen better days. For some reason, we've got mountain bike pedals on the bike. I'm not really sure because at no point could anyone consider it to be a mountain bike. They are going to come immediately off and I'll fit my own pedals. But I am thinking that I'm really happy with my purchase. It looks to be in really good condition, which means more of my money can get spent on upgrading the bike rather than fixing it and getting it in a usable condition. And the most important bit, well, it looks like it's going to fit me perfectly, but I'm going to change the stem and handlebars anyway. So, all in all, happy days. What more could you want? £200. Okay, so an important job which I need to do next is weigh this bad boy. Before I do that, I don't want to make it heavier than it needs to be. Get this water bottle gone. I'm going to throw it out there, a guess. It is quite heavy. 8.7 I'm going to go with. Right, let's get the scales on. Zero those off. And right, let's go for this. It's a chunky boy. It's quite a lot heavier than I anticipated. Right, I'm not going to reveal the actual weight of the bike yet. For that, you're going to have to tune into episode 2, but do get your guesses in the comments section down below and all will be revealed in episode 2.